Okay. はい。こんにちは。
こんにちは。
こんにちは。We'll be having this great conversation with the Japanese teacher, Mrs. Freda, and we thought we'll do. If you are familiar with this our website that includes about over 50 stories we kind of created. And so kind of we updated this mission statement with kind of a statement, creating a classroom environment where learners feel welcomed, acknowledged, valued, nurtured, and embraced. So we aim for this. Beautifully done. And please give us a comment, see what you think of this mission statement. And so now we want to go to modern society. We have a traveling topic. If you go there, you will seeデパ地下、伏見稲荷、仁和寺の教訓. There are 3 stories. And today I like to go with this first story, Depachika. We also got a permission from JR Kyoto Isetan, the department store, to use their name. And we go here and click this arrow on the corner, then you make it bigger. So can we just go ahead and read first?
Sure.
And then we can discuss about the material and see how you would use it for your classroom as a supplemental material, probably. You want to. So here's Xavier and Ken. So would you be Xavier and I'll be Ken?
Okie doke.
Is that okay? Hi. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Got it. It went to the okay. デパ地下 JR 京都伊勢丹に行く。
ゼビア、今日は何する？
Ken、今日はウィンドウショッピングしにデパートに行ってみよう。それからデパ地下にも行ってみよ
う。ゼビア、デパ地下ってどこ？
Ken、デパ地下はデパートの地下。
ゼビア、日本のデパートはきれいで明るいね。
Ken、そうだね。きれいだけど高いね。
ゼビア、値段は高いけど質がいい。
Ken、質がいいから値段が高いんだよ。お金がある人は何でも買うことができるけど。
ゼビア、買わないで見るだけ。
Ken、そう、よくウィンドウショッピングをするんだ。質のいいものを見るって楽しいよね。
ゼビア、次どこに行く？
Ken、エスカレーターで地下に行こ
う。ゼビア、行こう。ゼビア、デパ地下は食べ物が多いね。
Ken、デパ地下の試食は楽しいよ。
ゼビア、試食って何？
Ken、 試食って食べてみること。
ゼリア。それはお金を払って、それともお金を払わないで。
can 試食はお金を払わないで少し食べてみること。少しだけ食べてみること。
ゼリア。ケンはどんな食べ物が好き？
ケン、何でも好き。ゼビアはどんな食べ物が好き？
ゼリア。スイーツが好き。
ケン、ケーキとゼリーとどっちが好き？
ゼリア。ケーキもゼリーもどっちも美味しい。
ケン、じゃあ、ゼビアの好きなスイーツを見てみよ
ゼリア。そうしよう。わあ、美味しそうなゼリーがたくさんあるね。でも、高くない？
う。ゼビアどうぞ。
あ、ゼリア。高い食べ物でも試食できる？
ケン、できる。
ゼリア。へえ、このゼリーを試食してみよ
ケン、美味しかったらお金を払って買う。
う。ゼリア。試食はウィンドウショッピングより楽しい。
ケン、次は期間限定販売の桜のスイーツを試食してみよ
ゼリア。期間限定販売？それ、どういう意味？
う。ケン、期間はいつからいつまで。限定は今の間だけ。販売は売っているっていうこと。桜の季節だから。
あ、ゼリア。ああ、そうか。
ケン、いただきます。わあ、おいしい。ゼビアも食べてみない？
ゼリア。試食してみる。いただきます。面白い味。でも美味しい。
ケン、どのスイーツが一番美味しかった？
ゼリア。桜のスイーツが一番美味しかった。
ケン、じゃあ、お金を払って買おう。
ゼリア。え、でも桜のスイーツが一番高いよ。
ケン、高くても今日は特別な日だからご馳走するよ。
ゼリア。え
ケン、お誕生日おめでとう。
うんうん
はい、こういうことでした。Okay. So, what do you know about Depachica? Do you know Depachica?
Well, yeah, well, in yes, in I mean, I yeah, just going there for food and well, my husband really loves it, and
Mhm.
that's something he hugely misses here, and yeah, every time we go back, we go we go there and looking for the discounted
Oh, you
things.
do? Oh,
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
right.
it's like it's like a magical place, uh, because there's so much it's like so much variety, and it's like who would expect food in the basement? I mean, from
Oh,
my brain.
Chica is the basement.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, I know, right? I
Mhm.
researched a little bit that why
Mhm.
basement. And this,
Yeah, why?
yeah, as I lived in Japan, I've never thought of this. I didn't think about this because basement always you go to the food grocery shopping at the department store.
Uh-huh.
Then this it says something about it's easier to load all the food to the basement level rather than like a third floor, fourth
Oh.
floor, higher up. Yeah. And also it
Oh,
says
that makes
something
sense.
about faucet and gas and kitchen equipment. It's
Oh,
easier to
it's
operate on the level is what it
I
says.
see, close to the utilities.
Uh-huh, close to the utility. Thank
Yeah,
you. Yes, that's why.
I see. And also, it's
Yeah.
also probably closer to the train stations, right? So if people are just shopping quickly or something, they could, isn't, do they sometimes, if it's under, I don't know.
Oh,
But
could be. Yeah, it could
hmm.
be. And so
Well, they're fun. It's definitely fun.
it is fun. It is fun. And what else do you know about the
That's about it. That's
is
about all
that
I
that's
know.
all?
Yeah. Yeah. That's about all I know. I mean,
Okay.
I knew that I knew that well I mean I think it's like it's for me all it's a crazy idea like to think about going to the groceries to the a department store for food.
Uh-huh.
But that's like a very exotic idea to
Uh-huh.
me. And I mean, I know that people shop there for gifts, for like special
Oh,
food item gifts,
yeah.
I believe, or you know, or for well, seasonal things. So
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know all that much about it. I know that
Hmm.
most department stores have them, I think, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, if you can you see this right now?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Panel? Okay.
Uh-huh.
So let me see if I could ask you a few more questions. What skills and strengths your class? Well, would you use this as a material in your for your class?
Well, yeah, yeah, I mean, I would I think so. I think, you know, our school has when it's a non-pandemic, our school takes uh, a trip to Japan, and I mean, prepare for that. I mean,
Mm,
students could
okay.
use this to prepare for a trip, but also, um, well, I think, y- yeah, I would use the, I like the, well, as a teacher, but I
Mhm,
mean, as a learner and a teacher,
mhm.
I like that this story has lots of how like using language to define things. And so, I mean, in terms of grammar, it has things that I would want to bring up, you know, not bring up, but kind of introduce. But yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I definitely think that this would be useful for
Okay.
students who are hosting Japanese students here
I see.
and for traveling to Japan and just read. I mean, as a non-native speaker, I always learn something when I read
I
the
see.
stories. So
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Okay. So they mentioned chica over here, and
Hmm.
hopefully this illustration can explain a little bit about
Mm.
how chica is explained in like a visual.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, that's helpful.
oh, good. Okay.
And
And
students
yeah.
usually know Chikatetsu. Beginning
Ah,
students, you
chica
know, they
tetsu.
learn Chikatetsu, so that may not, you know, at first it sounds like what, but they already know probably a part of the word anyways. So,
Oh,
um,
I like that. Okay. To me, the kirei, the kanji kirei is we can the reading is not as bad as writing. It's there
yeah.
are many strokes for that kanji.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Of course, you can put ruby or furigana on this. So if you go here on the bottom, you go to more and you can go open in editor. Then you get to go to Google Slides and you go to the file and you make a copy entire presentation. I'm sure you're familiar with how to use the Google Slides, but this is how you can edit however you like. So this is let's see, and then you go here, and then you can use kirei. But I've had the student who wants to learn that kanji kirei just because it's challenging.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
how many strokes can you get?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. It's such a common word, and I mean, usually you don't always see it in kanji, right? So, but yeah.
Yeah, kirei. Okay, so here's the kirei. You can always make it to kirei, or you can put kirei. Oh, it didn't work. Kirei. Oh, it doesn't want to do it. Something like this.
Yeah.
And you can make it work for, just for example, you could do that. Okay. Let me see. I don't mean to go by page, but if you like to, you can. Yeah. How about a 質? 質 is it?
Yeah, yeah, that I I know that this is common, but I've been playing Duolingo and it comes up in my Duolingo word, so I knew it from this. I mean, this is like a phrase, right?
I see.
Yeah, yeah.
質がいい is a phrase. Oh, interesting. That's cool.
Yeah.
And we
I looked it up.
Good. So we meant to put this visual is so that 質がいい it's a quality. It looks as though they're expensive, but quality, high in quality. Does it look like it? This picture, does the picture help?
Yeah, because it's leather goods and stuff like that. And
Okay.
I mean, yeah, Takai is there, and I like the repetition in this page as a learner and a teacher. I like the repetition of the expressions in there.
Oh, good.
値段は高いけど質がいい and then 値段がyou know, I don't know, I just like the repetition because you need a lot of repetition as a learner.
Repetition, I see. Okay.
And variations, right?
Yeah.
Variations, but with familiar stuff. So
wonderful.
I like that.
Okay. All right. So 買わないで見るだけ. 買わないで見るだけ. So window shopping. So window shopping. What do you say that I've always wondered? There's a term. Window shopping is an English word, and it's also in katakana. And window shopping is used as same meaning in English and Japanese, luckily. So
oh yeah, oh good.
So window shopping, good. But I know that if you don't pronounce it like English pronunciation, then is it confusing or is it helpful? Window shopping, good window shopping.
Oh well, Anytime I see a long katakana word, I have to exert myself, you know? I mean, it doesn't, I'm a learner and I have to, you know, decode it. I don't see, it's not a sight recognition word for me. So I have
What
to,
I thought.
anytime I have katakana, I have a lot of long katakana stuff. I have to decode it first. And yeah, so it's challenging.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact,
Uh-huh.
the very cover of the first page, you know, this is JR. It says JR on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen JR spelled out in katakana.
JR. JR. That's so true.
JR, right.
ね。
So that gave me, I had to, you know, I had to decode there too.
はい、こ
So
れ JR。
yeah.
Okay.
Of course, I can recognize Kyoto, but I didn't even recognize the Isetan thing. You know, I had to look it up. So,
I see.
mhm.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Let me see. Yeah, here's another one. Escaleta.
Yeah, yeah. Another one that, you know, because we're talking about a department store, if I see Esca, okay, then I know it's going to be probably escalator. But you
Oh,
know,
I see.
still, it still requires effort. You know.
Okay. Um, okay. So, anything else you want to say about any
Mm.
words? 試食. How about 試食?
Shishoku. Well, I knew that that's what you did that's what you do in the Depatica. You know, personal experience, I knew that, but I didn't know the word. But I could figure it out because of the like shiken,
あ、
like
試験の試。
yeah, like tameshi or something. And so
試す。
I,
Yeah.
I but yeah, I figured it out. But yeah, but yeah, it's yeah, I had to figure it out from my previous knowledge.
Oh, previous knowledge is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much for telling us about that. Uh, anything else if you were to use it for your students? Mm,
Yeah. Well, you know, I do have a student who's planning to take a personal trip to Japan this
okay.
summer.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, you know, this would probably be, I don't know about for the whole class, I'm not sure, but you know, we can do personal assignments for students. And I might want to, you know, like for pre-reading activity, I might want to let him. Uh, I don't because he's never been to Japan. It might be hard for him to figure it out.
Uh-huh.
What like the word shishoku. I might want to pre-teach a few words,
Uh-huh.
perhaps. You know, like
Okay.
that one, shishoku. Um, but that's it. But I like the conversation here. I like how it's you know introducing casual plain style or using that. I think that's always so helpful for me as a learner to see all that.
Yeah, I know. This one was, I thought it was interesting. This one here. It has a she
Yeah.
2 times here. Oishii. Oishii. She, that is correct.
Oh,
Oishishi. Because,
I
yeah,
missed
that's
that.
this Xavier guy, he's a fluent
Uh-huh.
speaker. he can say she,
I know.
どっちも美
Actually,
味しい
I think
し、
yeah.
she is 美味しい。どっちも美味し
Right.
い。That's not wrong. that's も美味しい。どっちも美味しいし。美味しいし、that she is from, it's also, that's what it sounds like.
Right,
美味しい
right. Like, but I
し。
didn't even notice it.
No, that is an interesting
I
phrase
missed it.
to me too.
Well, Xavier's spoken Japanese is actually a lot better than mine. So,
How did
you know,
he get better? So bad, so much better. I think
yeah.
that because we're assuming that he's visiting or he
Living there.
living there. Yeah, living there. Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting. Thank you. And I find anytime I used any foods in the class, everybody almost always class gets so excited, especially
Yes.
sweet. And
It's
also
true.
Japanese call it dessert sweet.
Mm, that's true.
Yeah, so sweet.
And
It's
well,
something sweet.
and I think this is interesting as a non-Japanese person. I think this whole idea of zeri is very interesting. I mean, yeah, for me, it's for me, from my background, it was the first time I encountered that. I thought, wow, what is this? So,
No, yeah, exactly. Like a jello,
but
over here. Jello
yeah,
in
yeah.
popular
But this is
word.
far more developed and far more common. I mean, zeti is, yeah. I mean, it's very prevalent. So I think it's very fascinating.
Okay, thank you. Okay, appreciate that you're impressed by the story, and also we tried to make this as a creator of the story. Each story we wanted to make it not too long.
Uh-huh.
Do you
Yeah.
think this is not too long?
It's it's it it is one of the longer ones that you and I have discussed.
I thought so too.
But yeah, it is longer, but students have to develop stamina. You
Okay.
know?
Yeah.
So I think, you know, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Great. What about what do you think of the ending?
Okay. That is all right. That I thought was hold on. Yes, I thought that was very interesting because um okay, I identify with Xavier, right? Or Xavier.
Uh-huh.
And so I I thought this is very common, whenever, like, if I when I visit Japan and my in-laws or something, and I'm shopping with my sister-in-law, she'll try to buy me something,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes, you know, uh, I'm komatte mas. And
Komate.
you're like, oh yeah, yeah, like, oh no, she's gonna buy me something. I'll feel, oh no, does she feel obligated? Or, I never know what to do. So, um, yeah, so I could identify with Xavier, but he seems very easy about it. He doesn't seem
Oh, so funny.
he doesn't seem like, yeah, especially since they were talking about how expensive everything was. And
Mhm.
Ken is the one who brought up, he's the first one to mention that department stores are expensive. And now he's offering to buy him something. So I feel like, oh no, Xavier, what are you going to do? Are you going to take him out next time? Are you going to what? You know, I I I start thinking like that. So yeah, this is possible. Somebody could, maybe, if you're visiting, or yeah, yeah. So I thought there were social implications here. Am I imagining things?
Because he thought he'll do like a surprise. It's a surprise because uh, Xavier didn't know that Ken knows it's his birthday.
Oh, it
So,
was truly his birthday. I wasn't sure if he was just saying that, if it really was his birthday or not. I wasn't
I
sure.
see. Well, it could be today
Uh-huh.
or next day or next week or this week or
Sometime. Yeah. Okay, so I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure because there was
yeah,
no previous mention of it. So, uh,
yeah. So if it's
yes.
not obvious enough for you, you can always elaborate more. Like
Hmm.
you can say instead of saying "お誕生日おめでとう," you can say "I thought uh, today is your birthday," or 今日は誕
Uh-huh.
生日ですね. Something like that.
Well,
Then
and it could, I mean, it could be just take it for face value. It really is his birthday, or,
beautiful. I think so too. I agree with you.
yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
Not too much. What I like about is if I was to present authentic materials, or we try to make it as authentic as possible, because we agree with bringing authenticity into the classroom, language
Mhm.
classroom, then world language classroom. Japanese culture is not explained too much.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
silence is like considered as a, I don't know, Japanese
Vis
culture, but a part of the Japanese culture, or I feel compared to English speaking culture, and personally, English speaking culture, you explain a lot. And Japanese
Mhm.
culture, you don't say too much, is what I'm feeling. So just to say, お
Mm.
誕生日おめでとう, then, oh, instead of, say too much.
Uh-huh. No, but it explains it. I mean, it definitely explains that
Okay.
that he was, that he had a motive for doing it. But then I
Motive.
thought, yeah, it gives Ken a motive, and I will take it for face value. But I guess my confusion comes from sometimes, as a non-Japanese person, um, my insecurity about gift giving rituals. What I should, in Japan, like when to, how and when, and what to give for gifts and
Oh,
stuff.
thank you so much
Uh,
for bringing that up. That's very
mhm.
cultural.
Yeah, and so anytime, I guess maybe I'm like overly sensitive now because I screwed up so many times, you know? So
Well, we all learn from mistakes.
yeah.
What kind of mistakes have you made, if you don't mind sharing
Oh, like
one or two?
well, from the very beginning, like when I got married, when we got married and we got all this cash gifts, and I thought, "Oh, yay, we got so much money." And then my mother-in-law explained to me, "Oh, but now you have to return the gift in a percentage of the value, a thank you gift. It's not like you can just accept all that cash as a present, you have to return the gesture in kind,
Uh-huh.
and that surprised me. And then, I've been even now, I sometimes forget, like when I visit, or I know I should always have a gift if I'm going to somebody's home, but
Mhm.
I still forget sometimes, or I'm not prepared properly, so yeah, I just do all these blunders all the time.
Mhm.
So um
Me too. I have a hard time to omiyage, omiyage,
yeah,
called
yeah,
omiyage, the souvenirs,
yeah,
or gift
yeah.
giving. I think that, to me, especially this one is focused on birthday presents.
Yeah.
On this particular case, this case, then, what I like about being in Japan is, if you
Mm.
purchase something from somewhere, most of the time they wrap it really nice and beautifully, that you don't have to
Oh,
go
that's
home and
true.
wrap it. So
That's true. It's
you can
ready
just,
to give.
and then so this one, like a department store, even, well, department stores, I guess, to me, I experienced the fact that the wrapping job is so beautiful.
Ah,
You can just give it to
that's true.
the person who you
Yeah.
wanted to give it to right away. Maybe
Hmm.
I don't know, I'm just lazy. I could make it
No,
a little bit
no.
more,
I have,
original wrapping, but to me, hey, you can give it right away. And maybe, I don't know if that's Japanese people. I don't know. It's a culturally. I think it's okay. He's Ken is doing it right here.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, Yeah, it is lovely that they're packaged so nicely, and Ken has made this a whole, an experiential gift because it was spontaneous and love. I mean, it seems spontaneous, but apparently Ken had a plan.
Yeah.
And so this I feel like this is plausible.
Oh, thank you. But I just realized the fact that I'm glad you mentioned about the gift giving, cultural aspects
Mhm.
of it. Different country or different cultural background does it differently. Like I heard the one of the, I forgot which country, but the purse or a bag given gifts, as a gift is like a good luck. Like you can, it
Oh,
symbolizes to bring more
oh,
money or prosperity or something, to give bags, like
oh,
purses or handbags,
uh-huh,
something like that. In Japanese, I don't
uh-huh.
know. I don't really know about that, but I guess in the classroom discussion, we could bring, just because of this uh, topic, not just the traveling, but you can talk about gift giving
Mhm,
practices that each
mhm.
student may have some ideas from their parents or grandparents.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that's a human, international, global issue, gift giving,
Yeah, I like
and as
that.
practices associated with
Oh, I
it.
would love to bring that topic with this material. Wonderful. Anything
Yeah.
else?
Mm. No, but I mean, I liked it. I made myself a little vocab list, as I was reading because I'm a learner
Uh-huh.
too, and
Okay,
so it was
wonderful.
fun.
Oh, thank you so much. I can't wait to see the result if you were to bring this and then uh, share with us. I can't wait to hear what what really happens in your classroom, like what students have
Mm,
to say and stuff like that. Yeah, share with us if you can. And
yeah. Okay.
forward to it.
Hmm.
All right. Thank you so much.
Happily.
Okay. Well,
Thank you.
okay. Then we'll see you next time. ありがとうございました。
Great.
また土曜日、
ありがとうございました。
土曜日の
Thank you,
読書で会いましょう。
先生。
ありがとうござい
はい。
ます。
失礼
OK。
します。